got a nice dog.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be talking about a very interesting figure. We're going to be talking about Mizzy, okay? If you don't know who Mizzy is, he's a sort of a TikTok prankster who is known for illegally just breaking into people's houses, walking in, and he stole a train as well, and he's been arrested multiple times, most recently I think like yesterday even, and yeah, this guy is just a total dumbass if I'm being honest with you. He's always getting himself into trouble, but it is pretty funny, right? And you might ask yourself, how is he able to get away with all this? Why has nothing happened to him because of all these like crimes he's basically committing, right? And that's because he lives in the United Kingdom where guns are illegal, okay? He's very lucky that they are illegal, right? Because if he tried to pull something like this in America, I think we all know what would happen. No, but all jokes aside, today we're going to be reacting to the Piers Morgan interview where he went on and sort of talked about it. He gets a little heated at points, so yeah, this should be fun.
This week, a social media prankster named Mizzy has generated headlines and abject outrage for so-called pranks, which mostly involve just terrorizing innocent bystanders.
You know, I'm not one to usually get like super angry over pranks or like say went too far, right? I usually think almost anything is pretty funny. But I will admit some of the stuff Mizzy did really was not that funny. Especially in one video I recall, there was children in the house when he broke into it, which is, I mean, come on dude, that's a little too far, right?
James? Come to the front door right now, please.
James? Hello. You got a nice dog.
I've never even seen that video before where he just like steals the dog, dude. What the fuck? That's like actually evil. What is wrong with this guy?
Well, as public anger grew this week, London's Met Police announced they were looking for Mizzy, real name Bakari Bronzagaro. The law caught up with him, and today he was fined £365 and given a criminal behaviour order, which is supposed to ban him from posting to social media without the written permission of the people in his videos. You might.
So, I mean, that's just crazy right there. Like, once again, if this was in America, he would not have just had to pay a fine and, like, sign an order to not post on social media, right? He would be in jail. He would be locked up. And I would say rightfully so at this point. This guy is such, like, a fucking loser, always, like, getting up to these shenanigans.
What does he think? Well, fresh from the courtroom, he's here now. All right, well, good evening to you.
Hello, Piers. Long time no see.
What do you mean, long time no see?
Last time I hopped on your thing with my friend.
Oh, that's right, you appeared in the background, didn't you? When we were digging into it,
mate.
Okay, well, I'm not your mate. What I am is an interviewer.
Damn, dude, shut down. He's not your mate, Mizzy. What are you gonna do?
Motivating you to terrorize the people around where you live. Why do it?
I wouldn't really call it terrorizing. I would just call it more having fun. But let's get this out of the way first. I apologize. You see this situation that blew up on the internet, the walking into random houses? The next day, I apologized to the woman because I felt bad, innit? Like, deeper than social media. Like, it went deeper than social media. That's why I didn't record it. She recorded me apologizing to her. I told her sorry, and she explained that she was terrified because her children were in the house. And I understood it.
What were you doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know. It was a stupid video. Like, I got peer pressured to say it. I don't want to say it like in that way, but...
Or somebody else.
So, I mean, here he is trying to deflect the blame off himself, which, I mean, you see cowardly people like this do it all the time where they say, oh, I was actually being peer pressured by it. It's not my fault I broke into this lovely couple's house, which had children inside of it. You know, I was being peer pressured, right? It's so obvious that this guy just, like, wanted to dick around with his friends, and he walked into this house thinking it'd be funny, but it really wasn't that funny because there was kids and, like, a random woman in the house who thought that they were in legitimate danger. Right? You know, like I said again, he's lucky that like the dad didn't beat his fucking ass.
For the viewers, who don't know what you've done,
hold up.
I'm going to tell them.
Hold up.
No, you hold on.
TV right now.
No, you can hold on.
Right now.
I'm explaining. I'm explaining.
They know what's been happening.
Don't just keep talking like an idiot. Right? Don't. Let me finish what the viewers don't know you did. You go up and you do these things. You take a dog from an elderly woman. You leapfrog over the top of an Orthodox Jewish man standing at the side of the road minding his own business.
No way, bro. I have to see that video because it sounds really funny. But I mean, yo, Piers is laying it out here where it's like, this guy is obviously fucking like unhinged and he's getting away with a lot of shit that he should not be getting away with. And he should be facing jail time at this point, not just some like loser ass fine.
Why in the name of so-called prankster humour, why cause so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
Not necessarily, but you could say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them.
This guy like has to be like a psychopath or some shit, bro. He's literally doesn't understand the concept of having empathy, right? Like when obviously I'm not personally affected by Mizzy breaking into this random woman's house when her kids are in there and like walking around and acting like a retard. But I can most definitely have empathy for that random woman who you broke into her house and be like, damn, I would really hate it if someone did that to me. This guy seems like a real piece of work, you know? Like, it's the simplest concept ever, and this, like, fucking freak doesn't understand it, dude.
Everyone acts like they have this persona, like they don't care, social media is a facade, this, that, and the other. But when me comes out and does the mad thing, everyone has something to say.
It's not a mad thing.
It's the mad thing. It's the mad thing. You already said it was the mad thing. It's the mad thing.
No, it's not mad. It's moronic.
And a crime. I feel like we're skipping over that. Even in England, it's illegal to just walk into someone's house. You know, that's trespassing. You can't just pull up, right?
All
Right, you're jumping on Jewish people.
See, I was
right.
jumping
You're
on
already
Jewish people. Hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute, no, stop.
You did.
Cool, it was a Jewish person, cool. But there was a trend going around on TikTok called 300. I've done this to numerous people, black people, white people, Asian, any types of people. I don't discriminate. So don't stop saying Orthodox Jewish person like I only targeted him and it was only him that I went for.
Why are you targeting anybody in that
Well,
manner?
what do you mean, why am I targeting anyone? It was a trend. It was a trend. I just done it for a trend.
Yeah, dude, I'm not targeting anyone. It's just a trend. Like, that's any fucking excuse, dude. Yo, I've seen a little bit of this trend on TikTok, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I be scrolling. And usually, it's seemingly, like, other people they know, right? Like, their siblings, maybe, like, a friend. Not, like, complete fucking strangers, right? That's just complete escalation. It doesn't make any sense.
What's the trend? What's the trend?
300, jump over someone at the time of the beat.
However much you scare them.
However much you scare them.
Or even if you push them into a car.
No, that didn't happen though.
But it very well could have happened. You know, you saw that video. He started running into the street after you tried to jump on top of him. You very well could have pushed him into a car. That was a possibility of something that could have happened.
A lot of the stuff that you do could have consequences far more serious. But you don't care, do you? As long as you get a laugh.
I have remorse for all of these things.
You don't have any remorse.
What do you mean I don't have any remorse? How are you telling me?
You have no remorse.
Are you in my life? Do you live in my life?
Huh?
Are you there for my pranks? Have you been there in my life?
What's your life?
I mean, if he had remorse, then don't you think he would understand why people were upset at him online? You know, that's my whole thing, right? If he really was remorseful, then I feel like he'd understand more why a bunch of people online are mad at him and why they're outraged at him. It's because you're a fucking retard, dude. That's why. Like, and people have empathy for the people your fucking retarded ass, like, actions are victimizing.
I just do it for fun. On or off camera, I do my thing.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this? What's happened to you
life?
that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you know nothing about your life. Tell me about your life.
Because you're trying to get onto me because I'm black. Because I guarantee if
Because
there was
you're
a white
black?
person, yeah, I guarantee if
I
there
don't
was a
give
white
a
person,
damn about your skin.
So, you know, then he plays the race card, of course, you know. You only talk with me because I'm black, yeah? No, dude, it's because you broke into someone's house and stole a lady's dog and almost pushed a Jewish person into oncoming traffic. Like, it's not because you're black, it's because you're a fucking retard.
I also care about the fact you've only got a tiny fine today, no deterrent to you whatsoever. You don't show any real remorse. You don't really care, do you?
The UK laws are weak, simple as. And that's not, the UK laws are weak, simple as, and that's not my fault.
That's not my fault. Dude, what do you mean? Just because the law is letting you get away with it doesn't mean it's right. Are you fucking retarded, dude? Any normal person would see what Mizzy is doing right here and realize how fucking insane it is, right? And they would hope he would stop, but like, he's not, because apparently the UK laws are lax, so he can just keep getting away with it, dude. Just awesome.
Why there's no real remorse here? Why do you not understand
what do you mean why there's
the
no
consequences of your
I
actions
went to go apologize off social media. I could have recorded that apology and that would have been another viral video, whether it's hate or whatever.
It's pretty obvious you don't have remorse when you're saying things like, it's not my fault the UK laws are so relaxed, right? What Piers Morgan is trying to get across to Mizzy right here, he's trying to tell him to stop what he's doing, right? Because when he just got in trouble with the law, that's obviously not going to be enough of a deterrent to prevent him from doing stupid shit in the future, and he was right. We see that after this interview, he went and tried to steal a train, like in GTA 5. You can't make that up.
You're not.
Yes,
Most people don't know who you are.
Okay then, whatever you say, innit? Whatever you say.
Most people watching this will have never heard of you and care
Whatever you
even
say,
less.
well, now they are. You just brought it to me. Now they are.
They'll just
Now
think, they'll
Now
just
they
look at the way you're
are.
behaving now and they'll think, yeah, he's a complete moron.
All right, and you're a complete moron. You keep cutting me, interrupting me when I'm trying to talk.
Because you keep talking in this animated manner, trying to stop me asking you any questions. And then you say, is it because I'm black? As if somehow it's about a racial
he's going back
thing.
to the race card. Why are you going back to that? I said that once.
No, you mentioned it. I didn't.
He's going back to it to point as an example of you just being completely unprofessional in this interview, right? Because that was very unprofessional of you to do. And it shows how immature you are in dealing with this.
You
don't have any remorse, do you?
What do you mean? Okay, then whatever you
To you, it's
say,
all a bit of a
like, what?
jape. And if you steal some old woman's dog, it's all a bit of fun. If you jump on a Jewish man, it's all a bit of fun. If you run into people's houses with young kids and terrorise them, it's all a bit of fun.
But what I'm saying to you
nothing
is,
really matters.
What
right?
I'm saying to you is, there's been plans to change up everything. And you're just no help in it. You just talk your own thing. You have your own set morals, and yeah.
There wasn't plans though, because you still stole a train after this interview. What? So that was the interview right there, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and please consider liking and subscribing, or Mizzy will break into your house, okay? See y'all later.